Alright guys, let's do 1.1 Friend Network. So with Friend Network, the description says the point of a social network is to let your friends know what you're doing, code an update poster, and you're one step closer to making your next Facebook, or Instagram, or Snap, or whatever you use. So the input that you need for this is the user's name and the user's update. The output will be update from the given name and time and popularity of the message. The requirements here is to get input with the input command, print output with the print command, and join two strings together with the plus sign or the concatenation sign. Now the challenges for this, we can format the message differently, like change the spacing before the name and update. We could also add lines to separate things. We can also let the user enter 3 updates. Ooh, look, there's a spelling error. But use the same name each time. And so if you decide to do that, you are welcome to try that out. So what we are going to do is take a look at some comment tags. Now, if your comment tags look a little different than mine, that's okay. There's different settings for comment tags. I've got it on the highest setting with the most comment tags, so don't panic if yours doesn't look identical to mine. So line 8 starts with the first comment tag, which gives us a hint. And so this hint says whenever you see a word in a comment that's in all caps, that means you can look it up in the code assist to get the syntax. That's good to know. I actually never knew that before. So in line 12, for example, use the input command. We could actually use input here and come over here in Code Assist and type input in, and that's if we forget what input is. And then it gives us a little description of what input is, and it gives us some example code of how to code for input. And then down at the very, very bottom, it actually gives us how to set up input, and if we really want to, we can actually click this button here and copy the starter code, and then we can come over here and go Control V as in Victor for paste, and paste our starter code right there. So back to the comment tag, it says use the input command to ask the user what is your name and assign the result to a variable called name. So this comment tag here kind of gives me the setup of what it should look like. Alright, variable equal sign means assign. So you might hear your teacher say gets or gets the value for this equal sign right here. This is not really an equal sign. So variable gets input with the prompt. So what I need to do right here at line 17 is I need to add name, because that's the name of the variable. And then I need to add my assignment operator, which is equal. And then I have the word input. Now, what's the question I'm asking? Well, the question is up here. It says, what is your name? So I go, what is your name? Question mark space. Don't forget that space, because remember, as the user types, their answer will show up here at the end. And if there is no space, then it'll be all smashed together and it'll look bad. So let's run just real quick to see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. I type my name in, and program ends because there's no more lines of code, and that's okay. So now let's jump down to line 25. Line 25 says use the input command to ask the user what is your life update today. Assign the result to a variable called update. So it should be set up like this. Variable name comes first, equal sign meaning assignment operator comes next, the word input is next, and then the question we're asking the user is the final piece. So variable, according to the comment tag, is going to be called update. So right around line 25, I'm going to go update, assignment operator means equal, input, parenthesis, quotation mark, what is your life update today? Question mark, space, quotation mark, parenthesis. And it says to test after that line as well. So I'm going to test it. Just going to type the letter G for my name, and update, I'm just going to say J just to test it, and it's working. No bugs, so good. Alright, now we're in the output section. Right around line 35. So the output here says print the user's name concatenated with the string posted. So I'm going to have a string called posted, like kind of like the words posted. And then it says you can do this by putting a plus sign between the variable and the string. So it should look something like this. Okay, print first, parenthesis, the name of the variable next, the plus sign for concatenating, and then whatever string we want to say. Okay, so we're going to go print, parenthesis, then I'm going to go name, because if you remember, I know it's all the way up here, that's where they put their name. Then we're going to go plus sign, quotation mark, space, posted, colon, quotation mark, parenthesis. Okay, so print name plus posted. And again, it says test after this line. So I'm going to run it. What is your name? G. What is your life update? J. And here it is. It says G posted. Alright, so far so good. Now let's go to line 42. It says print the user's update with a string of 5 spaces concatenated before it. We've got an empty space. Print string plus the update. Okay, now I understand what they're saying. So we're going to go print first, parenthesis, quotation mark. They want us to have space, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces with the space bar. Then my quotation mark to close that off. Then my plus sign. Then my update. And where am I pulling that from? I'm copying the variable label that's right up here. Okay, so whatever they say up here is going to print down here because of this word. And then I close it out with 1 parenthesis. All right, one more time, we're going to test it. Okay, what is your name? What is your life update? Okay, so G posted, J. So far, so good. All right, last thing, it says print. This update was posted just now. So I'm going to go print, parenthesis, quotation mark. This update was posted just now. Quotation mark, parenthesis. Remember, I don't need a space here because I'm using print, not input. And then the last one down here, it says print your friends like this. So I'm going to go print, parenthesis, quotation mark, your friends like this. Quotation mark, parenthesis. Okay, so one last test and then we're ready to turn in. So what is your name? GPie. What is your life update? Working. And so it says GPie posted working. Notice that's where those little 5 spacers came in that we added. This update was posted just now. Your friends like this. Okay, no bugs. Everything looks good. And that's it. So if yours works fine too, turn it in.